Limited function available. Can we get the armory? Okay. Access granted to the armory. Let's see. Oh, ship's container. Nice. Ventilation shaft. Documents. Part of a note. It underlines the fact that there was a sharp increase of suicides on Earth after a crew took Excalibur off the planet. Okay. The bar chalk and papers. Stale bread and trash. Locked door. Push the unlock button. Access to the hallway. Ah. So this is Selby. You got Lego bricks? No, just chalks. And silver bar. Oh, okay, no, we have the lasers. Inside of the massive can you see a control panel. Examine it. Panel is inside a decorative metal frame with a floral motif. How does it turn on? I guess faith. Maybe it turns on faith too? Maybe it runs on faith. I look under the panel and see from an empty compartment designed to fit the flask of faith. Yep. Damn it. Fine. Alright, let's leave. And there we have a final prayer, I guess. Another prayer. And the voices of the disciplines will resound along the Black River from shore to shore, from source to mouth. Let's write that down. I'll call it the voice prayer. Yeah, put the note in my pocket. And so we have lasers here. The way forward is blocked by buzzing beams of energy. Yeah, touch the beams, sure. We use card C, go in. A lot of junk, okay. Oh. Something on the floor. It's completely empty. I don't think anyone's lived here for a while. Hmm. Faith slowly drips into the flask. Okay. So too slowly for us to just wait for it and get in the flask. Alright. I guess we wake up then. And try to find an ice pick. Somewhere. Still closed. Hello. Sorry, but I just remembered I forgot to give you back your key and slots. I know we had an agreement, but I just had so much going on. What's up, silence? Oh, I hear you again. Silence for tapping against the door of the floor. It's my fault. I promised to bring back the key a really long time ago, and I only came by today. And it's also kind of broken. That couldn't come like. Tell the truth? What's the truth here? Yeah, the place where I work. If I bring outside objects in there, it's hard to bring them back again after. They sort of change, and when I come back here, they dissolve. I knew he was a no good drug addict. Do you hear me, child? I told you that right now he's a drug addict. I can't wait to move him away from here. Retreating footsteps. Okay, so that was the truth. Maybe I should have lied. Knock on the door. Slow tramping footsteps. Who's there? It's Etienne. Who? Etienne, your neighbor. I see. I'm looking for a pickaxe. Do you happen to have one? A pickaxe? What the hell's going on in your apartment? Renovations. I got this new mining job. Today's my first day. They told us to bring our own pickaxes, but I seem to have lost mine. Do you happen to have a spare? Oh, what other nonsense. No way even old Henry falls for that one. Oh my, a miner. What wonderful news. It's about time you came to your senses and stopped all that scribbling. I'll hold up in there. Let me go look. Noise, noise. Yeah, just remember to bring it back. Yeah, I'll totally bring it back. Thank you. Thanks, Henry. And I will totally not bring it back. Just like the sledgehammer. Alrighty. Okay, so the infirmary we can't go to. Let's go. So we had the restroom and the armory, and oh, of course we just have to go here and use the pickaxe. Here is the pickaxe over your head. Okay, here goes. Break the ice. Alright. Let's take a large block of ice. Ice, that might come in handy. What for? To cool something down later? You'll find out. Fine. The giant block of ice takes up the whole corner and glares unkindly at you. How can it glare at me? I use the pickaxe to break it. Well, I'll do it. Raise the pickaxe over your shoulder. Raise the pickaxe over your head, so the pickaxe behind your back. Raise it above my head. Only as much strength as needed, that's your motto. With a measured swing, you raise the pick over your hand and drop onto the ice block. A thin crack appears along the edge, and a large chunk of ice falls onto the floor with a crash. Not bad. You pick up the chipped off chunk of ice from the floor. Okay, you break the ice, but we find nothing useful inside. Right now, hopefully we can cool that guy down. And you know, the guy who has a heart attack will just continue having a heart attack. We use the ice to cool the chamber down. The ice sizzles, then quickly starts melting. Temperature slowly starts to fall, and as soon as it reaches the normal range, you open the capsule. The man's eyes are still closed, but at least you saved him from suffocating in that heat. Should we leave him like this? Yeah. Let's get a little fresh air. Take the flask. We do. You remove the flask of faith. You remove the flask of glowing liquid and put it in your pocket, making sure the lid is on tight first. Thanks. Now that it's still unconscious man. Alright, I hope now we can get to the... Oh, by the way, we're on the table. Does one of them happen to be... No, none of them is Excalibur. No, these swords belong to the ship's crew. Excalibur isn't here. It's supposed to be sticking out of a stone, remember? Alright. Also, the round table is, of course, part of the legend of Excalibur. Okay, I need the infirmary now. Okay, I'll need to reduce the amount of energy. I forgot that. I thought that I would just add another flask. Okay, but I guess we insert the flask in the cannon. With a hiss, the flask of faith settles deep into the cannon. The panel starts flashing almost immediately. Blue and green symbols form patterns and then fly apart, forming several rectangular buttons. What about Merlin then? Well, maybe we'll meet a character who takes on the roles of Merlin. Might happen. Okay, what now? Try touching the words. That seems to be how they do it in the book. Touch the message and say a prayer. 3 greenish-blue rectangles are lit on the weapon control. Stylus check. As you choose the second option, the screen goes black for a moment, then a chart appears on it. This cannon uses more than 20% of the ship's energy. That's why we're going to turn it off. What's that number mean? The weapon's firepower. If it's to be believed, this weapon can destroy planets. Damn. A shiver runs through your body. We should turn it off. Quickly, we need energy. Deactivate. To choose the third option, you see a huge message that covers the whole screen. Prayer required. Okay, go ahead. Which one should I see? It's hard to tell. I'll look for something about a weapon or energy. The words sing a prayer flashing instantly across the screen. I mean, I guess I'll say the sacrifice prayer. You hear a hiss, the control panel goes dark, the cannon has been deactivated. See? Wasn't that hard. Pexygate the Destroyer. Alright, we have another access card. And an event. And a crate. A container on the shelf attracts your attention. Is it just me, or does it seem like there's something valuable in there? Should I check the text? It'll only take me 10 minutes. I'll do it myself. The container on the shelf is locked tightly. We use the multi-tool. Okay, I need a lockpick or something. Let me see. You examine the multi-tool looking for something that will help you, but you accidentally hit something that causes a red laser beam to shoot out from it. Whoa! Blinking, you see that the lock on the container has melted open. How did you do that? And what the heck did I push? You try examining the multi-tool from all sides, but you can't find anything that looks like a laser. Fine. We open the container. Empty bottle and some papers. Okay. We can get some bottles of ink ready. And we have another air vent we can go through. Aha! Audio reel, nice. It's jammed. Can't open it. So someone already took the audio reel. Okay, yeah, but we have that. To activate the playback device, insert Faith into the compartment on the panel, brother. Okay. Why is it always Faith? You really should understand by now that all the equipment here runs on it. Yeah, yeah. Alright, then let's go into the cell D and see what we find there. And then hopefully with the weapon turned off, we can go to the infirmary and get the medicine. An elegant chest stands in the middle of the room. It looks as though the whole cell has been built around it. Will be used to multi-tool. A red light starts glowing on the device, another one exactly identical lights up on the chest. You bring the multiple close to the chest and it opens on its own. How convenient. What's inside? A med kit, a ring and coins. A locker has that book and papers. So trash that we can convert into ink. And I think that's all in here. Alrighty. Now let's see if we can... Yeah. Unlock the infirmary. Yes. Infirmary compartment is receiving the required amount of energy. Access granted. No, actually, ink is used. You can use ink either for attacks or sometimes to manipulate items in the world. Like to open locks, for example, if you don't have a tool. Sometimes you're given the option to use inks for that. Basically, you can use inks to change parts of the story sometimes. And like I say, in combat. That doesn't look like an infirmary. What the hell? Looks like a torture chamber. Near the wall is a locked container labeled medicine. We used the multi-tool. You find a long probe on the multi-tool that you might be able to use as a lockpick. As soon as you insert it into a lock, something clicks and the lock opens on its own. Depends on perspective. Yep. I picked the lock itself. You look at the device proudly. I wish we could keep that. Open the container. Another medkit and empty bottle. Okay, so maybe we only need to find one medkit. You're standing in front of a huge shelving unit. The control panel next to it is illuminated. The first thing you notice is 3 blue numbers in the middle of the screen. Touch the first number. Beep. The inside is made up of neat square compartments with different types of bottles in each one. You pick up the closest one and read the old-fashioned paper tag. Dandelion leaf. Okay. Folk medicine in space age. It's empty. You put the flask back on the shelf. How about we check the other compartments? Sure. Let's try the second number. Beep. In the middle of the shelf, you see a gilded box with an ornate inscription, Relics of the Great Martyr Remar. A melted audio reel is lying next to it. Oh, but no way. I don't think it's a good idea to touch sacred relics on a ship where there's crazy heads that shoot lasers. Well, take the reel. Take the melted reel. In its current state, you won't be able to listen to it. Well, I can't fix it. There's something written here, but it's hard to read. Sacred truth probably it reads. Thanks for the look, Half-Shadowling. Sacred truth? Isn't that what the navigator was talking about? To get to the top floor? Yep. We need to restore this and listen to it as soon as we can. Alright, third number. What's it getting us? Beep! Dozens of mean-looking metal syringes stare at you from under their glass caps. They are each filled with a greenish liquid. And the label on the inner wall reads stabilizer. I don't know how to inject people. You're lucky I'm a doctor, thinking. But actually, I guess you're not that lucky, since I don't have hands here. Oh, you remembered something new about yourself? Yeah? Anyway, I'd feel more confident if it was some kind of spray or gel. Looks like you'll have to learn a new skill today. Fantastic. Carefully lift off one of the caps and take a syringe. It cools your hands and fits comfortable in your it cools your skin and fits comfortable in your hand. Let's go back to the old man in the capsule. A metal chair stained with something red. Yeah, probably blood. Okay, what's the... Oh! The medkits restore 5 health. Painkiller syringe plunges you into blissful oblivion. Painkillers don't help with a heart attack, though. Oh, use a syringe on him. You have the syringe, and you're ready to save the old man. Inject him quickly. Again, I don't think painkillers are going to help him with a heart attack. I've never done this before. I don't think the needle can pierce the capsule glass. There's a catheter there to the left, under the panel. Just stick the needle in there and push out the medicine. A shiver of relief runs through your body as the medicine disappears into the capsule. The old man's condition starts improving before your very eyes. Wait. You cross your arms over your chest and wait. The old man's convulsions gradually stop, his breathing evens out, and his fingers stop tearing at his clothes. Hey, we saved his life. Okay, so it did work? Yep. Now can I take the flask and move on? Alright. We got the face. We did well. Okay, now we can listen to the audio books. Okay, but we have to go to the cabins through the armory. And the ventilation shaft at the back here. Oh, damn it. Of course I have to repair the third audio reel. I put the damaged reel in. And we got a repaired one. Great, now we can listen to it on the player in the library. What else is there? Oh, we can make another ball of ink. Nice. To activate the playback device, insert Faith into the compartment on the panel, brother. Yeah, it's always Faith. You put the flask in the compartment and it gently slides into the machine. You must say a prayer, speak your request to the worthy brother. To hear the words of the past, we need the voice prayer. The worthy has heard your prayer, brother. You may activate the device. Thank you, O worthy. It looks like we can use this machine to listen to audio reels recorded by members of the crew. There might be useful information on them. What wonderful technology. It's just an ordinary audio player. Wasn't there anything like it in your book? No. Although, considering where we are now, nothing should surprise me. Alright, you're looking at the audio playback device. The control panel is to the left and the reel slot is to the right. Let's do reel number 1, reel number 2, and then the restored reel. Processing. You hear an old woman's voice coming from the crackling speaker. I remember reading an article criticizing our mission, even before we set off. I want to record the author's thoughts before I forget. He wrote about how the sword, which he blasphemously called a hunk of metal stuck in the stone, led to the idea of dividing us into the worthy and unworthy. Gradually, people who understood that their chances of being found unworthy were extremely high found ways to avoid the test, coming up with crazier and crazier excuses to keep from being stigmatized as unworthy. This hunk of metal, which allegedly got stuck because of shifting stone slabs, caused a general acceleration in the development of interplanetary travel, which eventually led to our departure. However, sometimes even I begin to wonder. The recording cuts out. Okay, let's insert reel number 2. Processing. Warning, the material you are about to listen to was recorded on Earth and we consider it to be against our faith and our mission. You hear a middle-aged man's voice coming from the crackling speaker. In my attempts to analyze the influence of faith on our technology in light of recent events, I came upon an interesting detail. After all, behind all technologies stands the Lend machine, which has proven 2% error rate. That means there's a 2% chance that the base algorithm that every machine, every computer is built on is capable of making a mistake or failing. The uncertainty and unpredictability that this fact imposes on seemingly faithful and reliable machines creates space for superstition. What if I pray and the mistake doesn't happen? What if I perform a ritual, cross my fingers, and the mistake doesn't happen? The recording ends. Alright. What does the restored reel say? Processing. You hear an old man's weak voice coming from a crackling speaker. O worthy, I pray to you. It is not your strength I desire. Alright. You write the words on a piece of paper held against your knee. But the responsibility that falls on one who is bold enough to raise a blade above himself. The voice cuts out, then you hear the sound of the elevator opening and the navigator's voice come from far off. This is the sacred truth the navigator was talking about? If it is, then we won't have to work here for 5 years. Alright, let's go to the elevator. I think we'll be allowed to up the sword now too. Alright. Rule number 108, the reel containing revelations from the great martyr Rimar. Oh, reel number 42, containing a mysterious recording. And reel number 369, one was recorded in this. Guess this is the restored one. Can we reactivate the cannon? Okay, no. I was just wondering. The ship's navigator greets you, Acolyte. Well, I really want to see Excalibur. You have not earned that right, Acolyte. Has anyone ever earned it? Acolyte Rima proved his faith in the worthy and rose to heaven. But unfortunately, he's no longer with us. Yeah, but I heard from the recording. Great. So how do I tell you? I believe I've grasped the sacred truth. I'm listening, Acolyte. You clear your throat, glancing surreptitiously at the paper in your hand. Oh, worthy, it is not your strength I desire, but the responsibility that falls on one who is bold enough to raise a blade above themselves. Silence. That is, indeed, the sacred truth. It must be understood by those who decide to touch the sword and be declared worthy. I am amazed that you were able to grasp it in such a short time. Well, I'm prepared to uplift you. Are you sure you're ready? Nothing left undone here? No, I can't think of anything. Let's go get the sword. Uplift me. It shall be done. Server room? Doors locked. The sign says Supreme Navigator. Okay. Acolyte Etienne. What now? You said we could touch the sword. That is true, but you have been given a more important task right now. Go to the navigator's cabin. First, can I just notice a panel sliding back on the wall to reveal a weapon hiding behind it? That looks familiar. You automatically touch the back of your head. I'm going. Alright, we're in the server room now. Navigator? That thing's huge. Why did you summon me? Well, besides to kill me, obviously. I need you to change the ship's course. Change it? Can't you do that yourself? I do not have the authority. Only the crew members can confirm the decision to go back. Go back? But what about the search for the worthy? Most of the crew has lost faith in our goal. Is that why you killed them? I simply made several harsh decisions based on purely economical reasons. To reserve food and oxygen for the more useful crew members. Listen, the only thing I'm interested in is the sword. I permit you to touch it if you confirm our course change. Okay, it doesn't affect me anyway. Fine, what do I need to do? First, confirm your bloodline by stating your ancestral code. Code. You tap on the cage. None of the characters ever say a code in the text. Hold on. Oh, I forgot my code. If you do not remember your code, state the names of your ancestors and I will confirm the code from the database. I doubt I'm in the database. Then how did you get on the ship? If you're on the ship, you are part of the crew. You are an acolyte. There can be no outsiders here. If you are part of the crew, the computer starts to give up a wisp of smoke. You must have a lineage or else you would not have been accepted onto the crew. Keep talking. Can't there be an exception to your rules? There are no exceptions. The conclusion is simple. You are a member of the crew who refuses to confirm the lineage. That means you are in opposition to our mission, which therefore means you must be eliminated. Well, I'd say that's not far from the truth. You roll up your sleeves. Oh, damn, he has a lot of health. Summon? Summon what? Oh, damn. Oh, damn you. And the motherfucker is saying, I should have stunned. I'm so stupid. Damn you. Okay, well, we should be able to make that out. Alright, yeah. Senna! The worthy will punish your soul. The navigator's core flares up from within. Sinner! 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 Sin. The navigator's voice cuts out in the middle of the word. Suddenly a siren starts sounding. Get to the sword now. You awaken the whole crew and they'll be here soon. Reserve power activated. Reserve power activated. Tool system reboot in 3 minutes. Well, welcome back, half-shovelings. You just missed a fight. Hurry, Etienne. Yeah, I'll hurry. Morning. Sinner on the upper deck. Is it ready back up? No time to waste thinking about that. Head for the sword. I'm not sure how much of the crew is left. Jesus Christ. Oh, wait, we could go for the control panels. Locate the system to find life in the universe. Okay. Bang, bang, bang. They break through any minute. Sword draws your full attention. The majestic hilt gleams in the light, and the sharp blade disappears into the thick stone. I'll try and use my hands to pull it out first. Right, maybe out of all the people in the world, you're actually the worthy. You lower your head, take a deep breath, and walk up to the stone. That was sarcasm. Find another way to get the sword out quickly. Your hands feel like they're filled with strength, and lightning seems to flash inside you. You're wasting time. I am worthy. What are you mumbling over there? Can't we use a laser or something to cut it out of the stone? I am worthy. Huh? Your legs lead you forward to their own of their own accord. Your hand grabs the sword's hilt and it fits perfectly. It's your sword. All you have to do is pull it out and... Damn it! Your muscles burn, but the sword doesn't move an inch. Can we please find a laser? Try jiggling the sword, yell at the sword? There's no way you can't be stuck so tight in this damn stone. You jump up to the stone, grabbing the sword's hilt, and use your full weight to try and move Excalibur back and forth. Bing! They're getting desperate. They'll blow up the whole ship. A high-pitched squeal from behind the doors drowns the siren's wail. They remember that they have an automatic chainsaw diamond coded from page 142. Frick, now we really don't have time. Damn it all. Glaring at the stone, you fumble around in your pockets. Use the rag, use metal parts, use the pickaxe. Yeah, use the pickaxe. Pickaxe flint in your hands. You wind up and strike the edge of the stone. A big ragged chunk falls to the floor with a crash. That's kind of unfair, but pretty efficient. I need to get that sword at any cost. The shouting behind the door gets louder. Pickaxe striking sounds. The sword lurches forward. You throw a pickaxe aside and manage to catch it at the last second. There's still a bit of stone on the blade, but all in all, Excalibur is free. You're fast. Seems like the stone got pretty worn out over the course of the journey. You try to raise Excalibur triumphantly, but it's too heavy. Besides, the saw's sharp teeth are tearing apart the thick steel door right before your very eyes. Yeah, bye! Time to get out of here? Yeah, please. Time. You grasp the sword with all your strength to get out of here. Leave the book. Damn! Oh, and it's nighttime now. Did you get the item? Yeah, I got your item. I need to get some sleep now. I'm exhausted. I'm sure that the phone will ring in like 2 seconds. Of course it does. Are you happy? Hello? Female voice. Etienne, you called. Did something happen? I called you? Yeah. I was away for the weekend, but when I came back there were 15 missed calls on my machine. I figured something must have happened to you. Was that when we were drunk at the bar that we called her? Damn. I'm looking around at the empty beer bottles. Yeah, okay. Not drunk at the bar, but drunk at the flat. Okay. Hey, I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. I apologize for bothering you. Don't worry about it. Well then, goodbye, I guess. Yes, goodbye. Hangs up. Alright. Sense. The order has been accepted. You may go. There was no envelope. What envelope? You know, the one with the money inside that you usually give me after. Last time, you ruined an order that cost me £600,000 sterling. Yeah, that was what I was thinking. That we ruined the one and now they're gonna keep the money. How much? And you think I'm going to pay you for that? Think of it as compensation for my losses. Hold on. You paid me 1,000 per order. That still leaves you with so much money. That's all I have to say. Oh yeah, we did drink a lot. It's been a tough day. For sure, buddy. For sure. A week later. What a wonderful day. Okay. Oh, nice little flower. Oh, we actually have a lot of plants here. Hello? And we rearrange the furniture. So that's a job. I'm ready. Anything else? No. The wood is at your door. He's sure is strange today. Well, stranger than usual. Yeah, let's pick that up and put that inside. I will not. Yeah, I need to put that on the desk, of course. I will not actually play another book today. Just close the door. And leave it right here. Ah, that was quite the adventure today. But I'm happy with the progress we made. And I'm also happy with the outcomes we had. I mean, I'm not sure. I would honestly like to know if you can actually get the wand from the third book. Like unbroken, or if no matter what you do in that final situation, it gets damaged every time. I'd really like to know that. But yeah, I guess That's either no, if you're or lazy, you can Google it, or if you're curious, you can replay that chapter and figure it out and try the other options. But yeah, we'll continue next time with the 5th book.